Hello everyone, welcome to the Software Testing Bootcamp. My name is Tariq Roshdi and I will be your instructor throughout this course. My role in this course is to provide you with everything that you need in order to work as a software tester. So let's have a look at our course content in order to know what will we be learning inside this course. So if I scroll down here, like you see, we have inside our course 24 sections. We begin with this introduction. After the introduction, we have the first section, which is basic concepts of software testing. In this section, we will learn some basic concepts that we need to understand in order to go through our course, like what is testing, what is the test process, what are the test types and the test levels. And after each lecture, we have a small quiz that will help you in making sure that you understood what was mentioned inside this lecture. The next section will talk about test case writing. The test case document is one of the most important documents that we write as software testers. So you need to be a master of writing test cases. Inside this section, we will apply writing test cases on the login functionality, the sign up functionality, and other simple functionalities. Then we will talk about test execution and bug reporting. What shall you do if you find a defect inside the software? You will write a document, another document, which is very important, which is called the defect report. So in this section, we will understand what is a defect report and how to write it. After this, we will continue with manual testing and apply test case writing and defect reporting on a tool, which is Trello. We will write some test scenarios on Trello. We will do the same using another tool, which is TestLink. But in TestLink, we will go through the whole test process. So we have those two sections, Trello and TestLink. We will also talk about black box techniques. Those are some techniques that will help me in writing my test cases. So all those sections that we mentioned cover manual testing only. So after studying them, you will be able to test a software, an application, a website, but in a manual way. This is why after them we have a section which is software testing interview questions. In this section, we will talk about only the manual tester interview questions. We have a lot of questions, like more than 40 questions that helped a lot of testers in passing their interviews and gaining a full-time software tester job. After this, we will talk about testing inside an agile environment. If you don't understand what is agile, this is not a problem. We will explain it later. So in this section, we will talk about basics of agile and agile testing, and we will apply agile testing using a tool which is Jira. And then comes my favorite section in the course, which is freelance testing websites. In this section, we will talk about all the freelance testing websites that are available and from which you can gain money from working at home. So even if you are not planning to work as a full-time tester, this section will help you to increase your income using freelance testing websites. After this section, we will go in some more advanced topics like white box test techniques. What if you have a software code and you need to write test cases for it? Then we will talk about SQL. If you have a database and you need to deal with it from a tester's perspective, how do you do this? After this, we will talk about API testing. What is an API? What is API testing and how to apply API testing using Postman. And inside this section also, we will apply API testing on a real project, a real sample project at the end of the API testing section. After this, we will talk about performance testing. And performance testing is a very important topic also. And inside this section, we will begin by explaining performance testing. What is performance testing? What are the types of it? And then we will apply performance testing using two tools, which are JMeter and HP LoadRunner. After this, we will dig deeper inside the code. So what if you don't have any experience in writing code, but you need to work as a test automation engineer, or you need to perform unit testing on the code that the developer has written? This is why we have a separate section for Java programming. So if you don't have any programming experience, this section will help you in understanding the concepts of programming using Java. After this, we will apply unit testing on Java using JUnit and Mockito. So if you study all the sections of this course, what's next? inside our field, software testing, we have many certifications, and those certifications will help you in finding a job easily. This is why we will talk about them in a separate section, which is your road to certification. What are the certificates that are available in the software testing field, and which one of them is the most suitable for you. After this, we will talk about how to write a professional CV in order to apply for a job, and also how to write a cover letter that you send with this CV. The last thing is that we will talk about some trends in our software testing field. What is the future of the field? What are the topics and the skills that you need to gain in order to be an excellent tester in the future? So this is the content of our course. I hope that you like it, and see you in the next video.